Yeah, actually, it was definitely probably the saddest day covering this. I mean, the vigil at the school was really heartbreaking, but there was just something about being out here on the street while that was happening. There was probably a dozen members of the media, and it was just like very, very quiet. You could hear the camera clicks and the photogs scurrying about, but for the most part, people were just quiet, kind of watching what was happening. The police chief, you mentioned it, was here. He actually drove the U-Haul here. He backed into the driveway. And then they just started bringing the belongings out. And, you couldn't help but think that, Kaylee was going to be moving out of this house soon. She was graduating soon. She was going to be packing up her own things. But here we saw police packing up these students' things. And it was just a very sad moment.
No, and I can't even imagine what it will be like when the parents receive these boxes. I don't want to imagine, what that will be like. I'm looking at the pictures and I'm seeing such innocent things like golf clubs and the desk chair where probably the kids were studying. Were there other things that you noticed as well?
A lot of boxes, clothing, makeup, pillows, bedding. Things that I thought back to when I was in college, little like portable drawers, plastic drawers that you'd like have under your bed, laundry hampers, things that you would find in an off-campus house when you were in college. And just something about seeing them load up this U-Haul and then thinking about the fact that, that they were going to take these items somewhere and then the parents were going to have to come and look through the items and figure out who's who. And it's just difficult. I can't imagine what the parents are going through.
So it's not normal. I mean, you and I cover a lot of crime scenes, and we're not immune to murder scenes, and they all are unique. But rarely do we see something like this happen, in a murder investigation. It just sort of stops you in your tracks. And I assume that's sort of the same for the police officers who were conducting this. It's not a normal task for them either.
Yeah, that you could just tell me, like, again, no one was talking. The police were just walking back and forth. You could see it on their faces that they were upset and disturbed doing this. And then there was like this U-Haul. I don't know, I keep thinking back to the U-Haul because it was clearly the chief's intention to back the U-Haul all the way to the door so that they could just make a quick trip and put it in the back. But again, it's so snowy, it's so icy, he literally could not get the U-Haul up the driveway. So it caused the police to have to make these long trips back and forth, and you could see the look on their faces. I mean, I'm sure a lot of them have children.
Yeah, no, I can see in your video that I called it a grim task, and that's exactly what it is. It's also a solemn one. I want to move a little bit towards the break so far, the only break, the only lead that the police have been able to tell us about, and that's a car. They're actually now looking for a specific car, a Hyundai Elantra, a white car. What do we know about it? What specifically are they looking for? Why that car? What kind of vicinity are we talking about? Like, tell me everything that they've been able to impart on us.
So they have told us that they are looking for this Hyundai Elantra, white in color. We've got a picture. It's not the actual car, but it's a stock photo. This is what they believe the car looks like. It's interesting that this development is coming 3 weeks out. What caused them to suddenly release this to us, we don't know. They are not saying that the people in the car are responsible for the murders. They're saying that they may have information that could be very, very helpful to the investigation, and that car was seen in the immediate proximity to the house on November 13th, early in the morning, around the time of the murders. So they're hoping that someone will know something about this car and call the detectives.
Yeah, what's key here is that people shouldn't just assume right away, aha, that's the getaway car. I mean, a lot of times, if you think about 3 o'clock in the morning, there's just not a lot of people out on the road. There are barely any cars out on the road, and there's certainly not a lot of walkers out on the road. So if this car happened to be driving in this immediate vicinity and they saw a person walking or acting in an unusual way or hiding their face or another person driving by or stopped at a stoplight beside them, hiding their face. That would be just incredibly valuable information to the police. For instance, what was that person walking wearing? What kind of a jacket? What kind of a hat? Was it a man? Was it a woman? How tall? Those are the kinds of things they might be able to yield if it's just an innocent, person driving a car in that area. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.